How come you took so long? This is what he does to me. Why won't you tell us what you found? Oh, we got the rail. We got the rail, lads. Definitely one of the prettiest spots I've ever been to. Morning, everyone. Come check this out. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of QAM. Ebenezer with you, as always. You can probably tell by my voice I'm a little bit under the weather. We are returning to the place that we're referring to as the Eagle's Nest Mine, copper mine, which is situated in regional New South Wales. Now, the origins of this side of the hill, which is the southern side of the hills, the earliest Trove article that we could find when we were doing our research was posted in 1913, and it does quote that the workings being over 25 years old, which would put the southern side of the workings of this enormous copper lode back to the 1880s. Now, the reason why we're back here, we're not going to cover off any of the lower adits. We've actually done that as part of our Granite Belt series about 18 months ago. But whilst we're up on the hill on that particular trip, we sent the drone over, and it was not actually until we got home that we realised that we'd captured an adit around about 100 metres further down the cliff. Now, Buck, Chancey and I had been obsessing over this for over a year, just speculating as to what it will do, and you'll have to wait and see. But that was one of our primary targets for this trip. So this is a spectacular site, guys. Slightly different edited video because I really try to show off just how beautiful this countryside is, including our campsite. The cliff workings are absolutely spectacular. Now, to give you a bit of an overview of what you're going to see this episode, you're going to see Buck Chancey go on a bit of a wild mission right on nightfall of the evening that we arrived in this town, and then we're up very early the next morning. We've got some spectacular drone footage of our campsite, and then we head up into the hills to try and set up a bit of a safe plan to access this mystery cliff adit. There's been a lot of rainfall in this part of Australia, and the roads in were absolutely treacherous, that you'll soon see. So today's date is the 17th of June 2024, which puts us right in the middle of the Australian winter. It actually got down into the minus degrees the night that we camped, that you'll soon see. So without any further pauses, guys, let's get this episode rolling as we go on the hunt for the mysterious cliff adit that we found a year ago. I can't even see her.
It's overgrown like that, it'll take you how many hours to clear it off?
Go faster!
Light's fading.
Hey, light's fading. Your progress is like the trip meter in the chimney. Oh, that sounds terrible. You good? What's the verdict? Right ahead.
Yep.
How come you took so long? This is what he does to me. Why won't you tell us what you found?
All right.
Suspense is killing us.
Just let me get out of the danger zone.
Oh, they look like gimpy leaves.
They are.
Why are you going directly towards them? Burn them with your Russian torch. Oh, dude, they're definitely gimpy. See the big broad leaves?
There was one on the side of the house back there. I got them all up my arms.
Actually, now that you mention it, on the road we looked down, I thought I saw grass, but I actually think it was gimpy. What'd you find, bud? That was an awesome effort.
So the lantana's back to overhead height.
Yeah.
The Jurassic thorn vines are back, but there is a massive cutting.
Yeah.
At the creek level, it goes in, knocks in and out. It looks old as number 8 level.
Yeah.
And looks like there's a rise or a stope about 30 meters in.
Any water?
Yeah, looks gross.
How deep you reckon?
I reckon once you combine it with a sludge at the bottom, probably, I'm going to say like waist height.
Come back tomorrow morning, you reckon?
No.
Oh, really?
I reckon the one down there isn't actually the original Jurassic adit that I found. Because the strike's heading that way. And I think there was one closer to the road. If that's number 8,
yeah.
it must mean there's another 7 levels heading up.
Yeah. Go again. Oh shit! Oh, did that hit my chair? Alright guys, this is good night from Ebenezer and Buck Chancy. Today was weird. We just got a weather update on our sat phone. It's -1. Buck Chancy got stung by Gimpy. We were in a time machine, also known as the Suzuki Jimny, on a really badly damaged road that just seemed to sort of go on forever and really worked our suspension out. Almost got a few flat tyres from some huge potholes. We found 2 big mines today. One was supposedly still under lease. It's a little bit of a point of conjecture. And Buck Chancy did find a glorious adit after pushing through the lantana and forgot to take his phone. I forgot my waders, he forgot his waders, and I forgot my hiking boots. So far this is a really weird trip. Freezing, but we're going to go to a secret cliff adit tomorrow. Probably rope access only to stay safe. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Let's hope tomorrow sees us with a bit of better luck. That's if we make it through the night. It is so cold.
There you stood on the edge of your feather, expecting to fly. Well, I laughed, I wondered whether I could wave goodbye, knowing that you'd gone. By the summer it was healing, we had said goodbye. All the years we'd spent with feeling ended with a cry. Babe, ended with a cry. Babe, ended with a cry. I tried so hard to stand as I stumbled and fell to the ground. So hard to laugh as I fumbled and reached for the love I found.
Alright, here we go guys, start of Sunday morning, and you're going to very soon see that this road degenerates into absolute madness. This part of New South Wales has had about 750 mils of rain and the road is not serviced. It sort of just seems to be put back together by a few four-wheel drivers. I'm in my little Suzuki Jimny and Spartacus is in a massive jacked up Hilux, and we actually have to abandon the Jimny for the last couple of kilometres because it's just got absolutely too hairy and the little Suzuki didn't have the ground clearance.
Shit.
Not really off surface, is it?
Need a gimbal.
Yeah.
Steady cam.
You were the gimbal. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was something inside the car. Oh! Oh, here we are back at the Eagle's Nest Mine. Isn't that it down there somewhere? What a day for exploring. So the old timers were testing a load there. There's an enormous stope up over the corner. You can just make out the old adit in there somewhere. Timber's still doing their job. We're going to launch the drone.
Alright, here we go guys. Now this is not the smoothest drone footage. The drone I've got's a pretty cheap one. It's also pretty old. It's a little DJI Mini SE2 with no collision detection. Great for hiking though because it's extremely light. So all that you're seeing here is just doing a bit of recon to try and find where the adit was, drop a Google pin, and the second part of sending the drone over is just to try and track the safest way down. Now to the west of the adit is a sheer cliff. As you'll soon see, just to the south of the adit is almost just as dangerous because it's very, very steep and extremely rubbly. And just below that rubble is a 60-metre sheer cliff with no trees to hold on to if you actually start to slide. So now do stay tuned for the end of this segment because we do get some spectacular drone footage after this part of the exploration. Alright, here we go gang. This is me starting the little climb down, which you're going to shortly see I abandoned very quickly. There is a vertical cliff that pitches down about 70 metres just off to my east, and I only make it a little way down the mountain and head straight back up to stay safe and start to pitch down some ropes. The problem with this, if anyone was to roll an ankle on this part of the hill, it'd be impossible to get someone off without a helicopter. And if someone was to fall because of the pitch of the hill, you would slide all the way to the bottom and then off the cliff of doom. So a lot more safety precautions were needed instead of just free climbing down it.
Yeah. Hey? Not yet. All right. Yeah, do you guys know what to do though? Someone's got to bring my black Oakley bag. What you guys have got to do, just come down in stages. So once one's through the first tree, say clear, and just go at a rate with a, you don't need a device. Just go at a rate so your hands don't get hot. Can someone bring down my black backpack on the medical kit? You on the second run? Awesome. Hey. That's it, mate. I'm sort of standing behind in boulder in case you kick a big rock. That's it. Oh, check this out, guys. You right, mate? Yep. All right, you got gloves? Right, where I've directed the rope is a little bit wrong. Come towards this black boy here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, check this out, gang. Definitely one of the prettiest spots I've ever been to. Morning, everyone. Come check this out. Cliff at it. Not going to ruin the surprise. That looks amazing. All right, I'll just make sure the guys are safe and then we'll punch in. Come have a look at this, mate. It's probably not safe for both of us to be on the one. Stick your head through there and check it out. Prepare to be amazed.
Oh,
Yeah.
is,
See the old timber track?
yeah, it sort of looks like there's a track on the other side there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Two actually, there's a fork there and it sort of runs under the cliff face, but then another one that runs down.
Oh yeah, I see it. Terrible view, hey?
Yeah, real bastard.
It's a bastard, yeah. It's an, I'd say eyesore.
It's one of those things that you know, you got to question, is it really worth the effort of getting here for that?
Yeah. Beautiful.
To go to treetop
Oh,
adventures.
my kids love treetops. We went to one at Gillaby, which is in New South Wales.
Yep.
And because I do a bit of rock climbing, I said to my kids, watch Dad, we're going straight to black. I friggin' shit myself. I almost...
Yeah, well,
Fuck Chancy, just to your left a bit, bud.
Ainsley was hanging until she was 14, so she could so she could go to the black one.
So that tree, that's the 60-metre cliff in front of it. All right, you do the honours, Mr. Spartacus.
Okay. Do you want to not click onto anything? It's safe?
Yeah, we are safe. Just don't lean to your left once you get through these trees.
Just a little loose on the
Yep, I gotcha.
Wood?
safe.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got to be a spoil chute, surely.
Yeah, I think they tip.
Yeah. Or like a way around.
Yeah.
All right, lads, squeeze in for a shot. Oh, why are we going that way? Don't fall backwards. All right, let's punch in, see this one.
Howdy.
Buck Chancy, Spartacus, Ebenezer, the Nicholas Shea at it. All right, let's punch in.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too good.
No, it doesn't. All right, gas meter's on. All right, that is spectacular. Holy crap. All right, who's first? Who's got the gas?
Oh dear. You're up, Spartacus. Tweet, tweet.
Spartacus. All right. Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah, if you're first.
Oh.
You get the on. I'm not giving you the. That's $4 from Temu. So what you do? Clip that on. Oh shit. All right, after you good, sir. Keep an eye on that oxygen. Oi.
Lovely old rail.
Yeah, lovely old rail.
That's not an old one though.
Is it wooden?
Full on that leg. Look, here's some bats.
Look at the mineralisation.
Yeah. What's the copper load? Look at that. Look above your head.
Oh yeah.
Lick it.
Yeah, lick it.
No, thanks.
Oh man, there's about 1 billion bugs. Isn't that beautiful? That's copper carbonate. Ooh, baby. It looks good, hey?
It must have been good for them to scale
Yeah,
halfway
yeah.
down the cliff to come in.
Well, what we're hoping is they didn't knock it from the outside in. Look at that.
Oh, I've got some pirate in here too.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
On the walls, that's for sure.
Look at that fault.
Looks like someone's been drilling in here with like a hand drill. What? All those little holes.
Oh,
unless,
yeah.
unless we're in a gigantic wasp nest.
Oh no, there's larvae in there.
Right, so
Can
we
you
are
see?
in a gigantic
Yeah.
mud wasp nest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a view. What a view. Who was right? You were right. That's technically an oil cart without wheels, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. Oh, wow.
Ah, I think we found the mosquito nursery.
Yeah, this is really bad. Prices you pay. That is beautiful. Just be careful, the ribs look a little bit. How's your air?
Yeah, it seems okay, it's not beeping at me.
Yeah, it's set to 19, so if it chirps,
What do we got up ahead?
A bit of a curve.
Cool.
To the left, it looks like.
Nice.
Looks more copper. So this is a gold mine or a copper mine?
Copper load, yeah.
I think it has some gold too. Though,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
gold,
Yeah.
silver.
Yeah, of course. You never get one without. Oh, there's a
Okay.
small backy.
The old tyres on the ground, guys. Obviously, you can actually see where the roll line would have wedged through here. So there's no way with the moisture in here that's from the 1880s. This adit's been reworked. Because that ore cart had like welded steel. It was welded the right angle, so
Well, that's not 1860s, that's for sure.
no. You right back there, champ?
Yep.
Yep.
If they came back in the 70s, you would have thought they put something like, oh, this timber would have been cheap.
Yeah.
And with that, you said there was a mill on the way in. They just milled it on site.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm wearing Hoka running shoes. I guess that makes me a sneaker explorer. I think that's like a burn for Americans that go extreme hiking in like Converse. I'm one of those dudes today. I got no airflow, Buck, so there's no way it gets to the shaft.
Well, remember the shaft is flooded though, so
Yeah.
maybe we'll pop in above the pool.
Well, narrows up.
This could be the old stuff. Whoa.
What is it?
I don't know. As far as Spartacus torch goes.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Whether it's, whether they're
No, it's zigzagging.
It's coffin shaped too,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, and here's our bats. Blue ones this time, not moths. This is getting far less sophisticated than now.
Do you want me to jump ahead?
No, no.
You right?
Yeah, we're right. Just it looks like it's
Back into the old.
filling it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Your little berm, yeah. All right, we're back into the country, Rock. And we're now off the vein. Isn't that weird?
I've got his tin hat now.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah, so we're off the copper load, guys, and back into the country, Rock. Oh, this is hard on the back.
Yeah, I think this is all filled in.
You reckon it's silted out from water or guano?
I don't know. I reckon it must be. So when it really rains, I reckon it comes down the
Yeah.
river and it's just silting it up.
Like a water slide. Do you want the big light?
No, just try not to shine it directly into my back. Shine it at my Achilles, because then it...
Yep.
Oh, we got the rail. We got the rail, lads.
Could you tell which direction this was coming in from the cliff face?
Due north is the adit,
Yep.
but we're now going northwest.
Okay.
Oh, it's timber track.
Yeah.
Yes.
You reckon?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see.
Like this rail looks steel to me.
No, it's hardwood.
It's hardwood, and they would have.
It is.
Yeah, timber rail guys. Oh wow, this is not the new stuff.
This is original, you reckon?
Yeah, absolutely. Bit of a tamping rod.
So what do you reckon? They must have seen a stain on the side of the cliff and just broke down and bored in, huh?
I think they've opened the start of that added up, maybe just to come in and sample.
Okay.
Maybe they employed those wasps.
They must have been coming after something though if they
I
came
know,
back
it is
all
odd.
the way through it.
Oh, we've got a face.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a face. Or a junction, I'm not 100% sure.
Got that.
Yeah, we got a face. Oh, there's bats. Oh, that was cool. Oh,
I guess they might have thought there was a further extension and it struck the load again.
ah,
Or they're just doing it for fun.
aesthetics.
They did it so that people who come along 100 years later scratch their head and go, what the hell were they doing
Yeah.
here?
Well, look at this though.
Can you see anything they were chasing over there?
Yeah. So it's not that blue bornite stuff. They're back onto a quartz here.
Yeah, it's like yellowy stuff though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like sulfide-y.
Sulfide quartz.
There's a huge mullock pad near the plant though that's full of that stuff. So maybe that had gold in it.
Look at the size of it though. You right?
Oh, yeah. It's all right. I just, there's water seepage down the side here.
They've sort of stopped because it's like 5 inches thick here. Bends around to about 3 inches. But it pinches to about 1 inch here and it actually dissipates. Look, that's where it finishes here. See, it doesn't extend onto that rib.
You should take some of the mullock in here and assay it using your kitchen equipment again.
Alright, that was epic.
Crocker assay office.
Yeah, some questions. It's definitely a tunnel.
Yeah, definitely a tunnel. It's definitely new and old workings, I guess.
Yeah, I reckon they were chasing gold in this stuff because it isn't just
Yeah.
copper load.
Maybe they're
Gold
chasing
and
the
copper.
quartz in gold. Well, that was a pretty
kinda- special
special one, guys. After a massive letdown yesterday, congratulations, or thank you, I should say, to Buck, Chansey and Trev for enduring the Lantana. And I think we've ended this trip with a pleasant surprise. Right, so the theory with this one, guys, is that there's definitely a modern extension near the adit because the adit's quite big and there's some stuff there from the 80s. We've intercepted the old stuff. The old stuff, they might not have ever been after the copper because you've got that quartz stuff that we just spoke about. There's 2 big veins in the back there. Belly's out here. You can see it starting down here. Follow it just on top of my finger. There's another little veinlet that dips down that way. It's all oxidised and weathered away, you can see that. That's like a chert though, that's not like a quartz. And then they gave up. I'm surprised they didn't actually drift back that way to chase that bigger banding of it, or actually knock in a cross cut, but maybe, who knows, maybe they assayed it and it led to nothing. All right, I won't film all of this, guys, but I'll definitely film the final part when we're coming back out because that is one of the best views we've ever seen. All right, we'll jump out of this one, gang. Check out this for an exit. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, so this is definitely more modern tunnel. Very confusing. So I'd say they're after the copper, not the gold. Sorry guys, just got a bit captivated by these secondary copper minerals. Really pretty. Wow, that's pretty cool, guys. Yeah, so what's the area of that ore cut?
I reckon maybe they repurposed one that was already here.
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
It's got enough in it to suggest to me it's really old. But it's sort of...
It's also been sawn by a circular saw too.
Yeah, I know. And that's what the repurposing, I think, is...
Yeah, because that could be off an old part with something with rivets, and then they've cut that out and just bent that at 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Someone stole the wheels. They're always the first to go. Wowee. All right.
And certainly the boards on it are new.
Yeah.
What a view.
Yeah. All right.
Well, in the end, relatively easy.
Yeah, absolutely, and safe, most importantly.
It was the drinking that was the hard part to get.
Yeah. All right, we'll load up and we'll climb back up.
The Friday night preparation.
Oh, the Friday night drinking was excessive. Yeah, Jesus. Into Saturday brunch it almost became, didn't it?
Yep.
See that bird sitting on my windowsill? Well, he's saying whippoorwill all the night through. See that brook running by my kitchen door? Well, it couldn't talk no more if it was you. Up that tree, there's sort of a squirrel thing. Sounds just like we did when we were quarreling. In the yard I keep a pig or two. They drop in for dinner like you used to do. I don't stand in the need of company, with everything I see talking like you. Up that tree there's sort of a squirrel thing, sounds just like we did when we were quarreling. You may think you left me all alone, but I can hear you talk without a telephone. I don't stand in the need of company, with everything I see talking like you. See that bird sitting on my windowsill, well, he's saying whippoorwill all the night through, just whippoorwill all the night through. In between two tall mountains there's a place they call lonesome. Don't see why they call it lonesome. I'm never lonesome, now I live there.
When did you write that? How did you happen to?
Now guys, this part of the video might seem very brief. We definitely don't like recording footage that we've already presented to our followers. You can go back and watch this as part of our Granite Belt series about 18 months ago. But all of the workings that you see over the south of the hill, which is the cliff at it and below, it's all about the 1880s or 1885 stuff. We actually found the old steam-powered mill right down the bottom of the creek, along with a huge amount of battery sands. Now, this mill was mid-70s, we estimated, based off the construction materials and the welds. And what fed this mill was an enormous shaft that some more modern miners sunk in the 1970s. Now that more modern shaft actually more represents a glory hole these days, but they sunk that down a very long way and then they high graded the whole way down along the lode, and it's that copper ore that fed the mill. Now it might seem like an enormous mill. If it was a gold mine it would be a monster, but as far as copper operations it's actually only a smaller mill.
You can see the drive coming in just there. Might be a bit dark. There it is. And then it's death. I'm going to be going down there.
Sorry guys, this is probably a terrible video. Here's a look down the main shaft from the 1980s. We're at the very top of the hill now. As you can tell, I'm starting to lose my voice. And none of this looks like mullock. That looks like all that's been run through a mill. And this looks like the landing for a small mill. You can see that it's terraced. This is the main shaft for the workings from the 80s, but there's also, on our historical maps, there's a main shaft down there. So I think we're going to look for this at it, and then we'll jump down and have a look. Well, I've got about an 8-hour drive to get home, so we might have to call it very shortly. This has gone from a trip that's been bitterly disappointing. Thanks so much to Blake for coming down, and for Spartacus joining in on the fun too. That's the landings of the pad, shaft, and what I'm standing on would have been their spur line. You can see up the top there, little timber notching. This would have been their trestle, but again, confusingly, these bigger parts are all mullock. That's what it normally would look like on a tip site. There's a bit of the tin there. Might just be really oxidised stuff that's just oxidised and then decomposed to give that sort of kitty little look. There's definitely a road down there. The guy's looking for an adit.
Oh, no, okay. Yeah, no, there is actually definitely a drive going that way. Towards the other shaft, I think. So it makes sense. Maybe this is the older one, newer one.
Yep.
And all of our wildest dreams further down the hill. Hypothetically, theoretically.
You got a rock you can test it?
Yeah.
Right where you're standing is the best point to pitch it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Good one. 3, 2, 1. Rock test.
30 metres? Maybe 20?
Yeah, 30.
Alright, we're not going to climb this one, guys. We've been at it all morning. Some pretty bad rocks on that side. This one's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. We hope everyone's really well. We'll see you guys on the next one.